What up, Raffleitos? Welcome back to my channel. This is Raffle Nation. If you are new to this channel, this is a channel about politics, economics, food, and fun from Georgetown, Guyana. And the followers, subscribers of this channel are called Raffleitos. So welcome back, Raffleitos. Welcome to 2021. So if you have survived 2020, the most dangerous year in decades, then you have to consider yourself fortunate, because a lot of our family and friends and neighbors didn't survive the pandemic from 2020. So congratulations, and we're grateful for making it into 2021. In this video, I'm just going to tell you what we're about to do in 2021. You can see I'm wearing a suit again. This is my James Bond look, my James Bond suit. And I've got to ditch the glasses. Now, if I'm going to be a real secret agent, I got to be, wear contacts or something so that I can get rid of this nerdy look. But 2021 is the year in which I'm going to develop the 21 companies. In fact, we're now 23 companies that I introduced in 2020. I've called this the Leza R&D Group. If you're new to this, you could go look at the website Leza.online, Lezah.online, and you'll see all of the companies that we're building from Guyana, right? And if you go to an earlier video, I actually probably put a link to it here, where I first described the $10 billion companies I'm going to build. Now that number is up to 23 companies. But what I want to do for this video is to explain to you what we're going to be doing in 2021, and that is we're going to go back to basics. We're going to build again an audience for the streets of Guyana. I know there's a lot of people who have said they want to see more of the streets of Guyana, so we're going to do more of that. We're going to build, we're going to review and tour some of the streets of Guyana, look at some of the history and some of the interesting sites and structures that still exist or used to exist on those locations. Now, a lot of people are new to this channel, and this is something we did. The Streets of Guyana is something we did in 2017 when we started, and we sort of left off Streets of Guyana for a while to focus on some other aspects of politics, economics, food, and fun. But we're going to get back to Streets of Guyana because there is now renewed interest in that type of video. The other thing we need to begin to focus attention again on is the politics and economics, again, aspect of Guyana. We noticed that the oil industry has taken off again with new discoveries of oil wells, oil reserves, and ExxonMobil is expanding their drilling operations and their production. And we're going to talk some more about that. But what is interesting in that sector, in the oil and gas sector, is that the politics that came out of that fed off of a lot of misinformation, a lot of lies about the oil industry that was used to gain political attention by the current government, right? Remember that they use a lot of misinformation about the oil industry, and I spent a lot of time in 2018, 2019 explaining all of the lies and refuting them and correcting them on this channel. So you can go back and take a look at some of those videos I published about the oil and gas industry. But more recently, one of the major players in misinformation about the oil and gas industry came out and apologized and rescinded some of the lies that they told. This was Global Witness. Global Witness was one of the public relations organizations that was used in the last elections to spread misinformation about the oil industry. And recently, Global Witness came back and said, you know what, we overestimated our projections for the value of Guyana's oil and gas industry, and so they said they were wrong. But if you go back to the video I published when they released their estimates for Guyana's oil production, they said that Guyana would lose $55 billion. Guyana was being robbed, and I went and I showed mathematically how that was incorrect. Since 2019 or 2018, I believe, when they came out, early 2019, before the elections. So I knew all along that they were wrong, and now they are coming out and saying that they were wrong. And a lot of the videos that I publish on the oil contract, for example, and the oil industry in Guyana was based on basic mathematics, right? And I actually explained the math. My math is correct, and I stand behind all of the videos that I've published so far. Thirdly, there are a lot of people who have challenged my videos online, saying that they are wrong, some of the information is incorrect, and so on. I welcome you challenging my opinion, or in fact showing me, expressing your opinion. This is a conversation, it's an ongoing conversation. What, however, you should be doing is providing documentation. So you can't just say this stuff is wrong without showing me documentation supporting your point of view. So you can't say, so people are meeting me on the road, and for example, and telling me the stuff that I published about the car industry is incorrect, when in fact most of it is based on documentation that I can point to. For example, the Guyana Revenue Authority website, where you can go and get direct information about the taxes and so on cars. So whenever you challenge my videos, you're welcome to do so. I don't think that I have the most important or the correct opinion at all times. In fact, recently one viewer pointed me to the Bank of Guyana quarterly statements, which had much more up-to-date information than I was aware of at the time when I did my last review of the revenue Guyana obtained from the oil and gas sector, right? And in fact, I was able to go and review that report and make a updated video where I produced more accurate calculations of Guyana's oil revenue for 2020. Right, so I welcome challenges. I welcome you challenging my videos, but you should be able to say, this is the documentation. Point me to some location where you have documentation supporting your point of view. And finally, I'm going to take this channel in the direction of highlighting some of the Guyanese masters. So for 2021, we're going to highlight Guyanese masters, not just streets of Guyana, not just politics, economics, food and fun. The fun aspect of it was the cars. We talk about cars. We also will talk about some of the theme parks and the recreational parks that we have in Guyana. I'm going to introduce some of those later on in the month, but I am going to produce another sequence or set of videos that highlights Guyanese masters. These are master craftsmen, Guyanese who are experts at what they do and who have been working quietly, producing excellent products generation after generation. And so one of those Guyanese I'm going to feature in the next video is Mr. Colin Bollers, who is a leather craftsman, and this will lead me to the introduction of the next company that I have in train to release, and that is a company based on this channel. It's called Rafael Nation Brands. The RN Brands stands for quality and durability, and I'm going to release that company. It's a website, RN Brands website. It's going to be live later on this week, where you'll be able to shop online for all of the products and items that I feature when I talk to the Guyanese master craftsmen like Mr. Bollers and like the leather industry, the other players in the leather industry. So you'll be able to purchase the items that we feature when we discuss, when you have interviews with Guyanese master craftsmen. So guys, 2020 is an exciting year. We have a lot in store. I'm excited about the way in which I expect the LR&DG group to take off. It's going to shoot off like a rocket, because I'm in talks with a lot of players who can make a lot of my vision come to materialize my vision, and I'm going to reveal more and more of that as I go along. Right? So stay tuned for what is to come. The next video is going to be a discussion and a introduction of the Rafael Nation Brands website, and we're going to start that off by discussing or having an interview with Mr. Colin Bollers, who is a leather craftsman, a master craftsman, making leather bags and belts and shoes here in Guyana. And we're going to feature some of his products, some of the products that he makes by hand. These are handcrafted works of art and craft in Guyana. We're going to put some of those on the website so you can purchase them online. Remember, this is the RN Brands website. It's Raffle Nation Brands, right? Coming directly out of this channel, right? We're turning this channel into a site that allows you to purchase the items that we talk about on the channel. And major feature of the RN Brands is durability and reliability. So we're going to offer a lifetime warranty. I am personally going to guarantee the products that I put on the channel because it's my name, it's my reputation online, and it's up to me to make sure that you get exactly what you pay for. Okay, so that's what we're up to this year, guys. Stay tuned, and remember, you can share this video with friends and family around the world. Let people know what's happening here in Georgetown, Guyana. Later!